Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse, a CD-ROM-based homeschool curriculum from Alpha Omega Publications. In third grade history and geography, your students will study units that cover the history, culture, and geography of a number of different types of U.S. communities, like farm communities, animal farms, mining communities, manufacturing communities, space, and much more. Now let's take a look at a third grade history and geography lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled Specialized Farms, let's look at a lesson called Wheat and Grain Farms. Most Switched On Schoolhouse lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. At the beginning of most lessons, your students will also encounter a list of vocabulary words that will be used throughout the lesson. We've included several activities to encourage mastery of these important words. For example, students can hear the correct pronunciation of each word.
Gluten, protein.
In addition, the vocabulary arcade games encourage mastery of the vocabulary words by providing practice in the correct spelling of each word and in matching each word with its definition. Let's look at a sample.
Spell the word cash crop.
C-A-S-H space C-R-O-P.
Flashcards allows students to easily review the words and their definitions. After this introductory material, your students then move independently through the lesson, reading the text-based instruction and utilizing the multimedia features that have been provided. More than 25,000 engaging multimedia activities have been included in Switched On Schoolhouse lessons and are designed to engage student interest and bring learning to life. The addition of these interactive activities encourages learning by allowing students to become actively involved in the lesson presentation. Many lessons include small instructional videos, sometimes called tiny tutors. The teachers featured in these small video clips provide special instructions, additional information, and important tips for students.
So, what's the difference between hard wheat and soft wheat? Take a small amount of flour in your hand and feel it. If it feels smooth, more like baby powder, then it's made from soft wheat. This kind of flour is best for baking biscuits or cookies or cakes. But if you hold some flour in your hand and it feels more coarse and grainy, then it's made from hard wheat. Hard wheat flour is best for baking bread. In fact, it's sometimes sold under a name like bread flour. Another way to tell, if you press it together in your hand and it clumps together and holds its shape, it's probably soft wheat. But hard wheat falls into tiny particles if you shake it around in your hand.
A variety of audio-visual presentations, including videos, slideshows, and animations, provide reinforcement of lesson content. Animations like this one may help your students better understand difficult concepts.
Learn the parts of a wheat kernel: husk, endosperm, bran, germ.
At the end of the lesson, the student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats, including matching, fill in the blank, true and false, sequencing, multiple choice, multiple select, click and place, essay questions, and many more. 85 to 90% of student work is graded instantly by the program.
Good
Answers
answer.
are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, and immediate feedback is given after each question has been answered. If a parent has set the program to allow for multiple attempts, students will be looped back through the lesson to answer questions that were marked wrong on the first attempt. When the student has every question correct or has exhausted all allowed attempts, he can continue back to the home page to complete the remainder of his daily work.
Correct.